Success and Motivation, Mark Cuban's Journey, Part 2. The story of Mark Cuban's early years in Dallas as a software salesperson is filled with lessons on determination, ambition, creativity, and the willingness to take risks. The story paints a vivid picture of a young man just starting in the business world, filled with hope, excitement, a bit of fear, and a whole lot of drive. In Part 1, Cuban sets the scene with his early motivations and desires. He talks about his dreams of living in a big house and running his own business someday. The road was not easy, filled with various odd jobs, failed attempts, and plenty of doubts. However, his focus on learning, his enthusiasm for opportunities, and his unyielding desire to succeed kept him going. The opportunity finally came, and despite having no experience with PCs, he lands a job selling software in Dallas. In Part 2, Cuban details his entry into the world of software sales, a job that paid $18K per year but opened a door to the computer industry. The daily routines, aspirations, and work ethics are narrated with humor and honesty. Cuban doesn't glamorize the path, but tells it as it is, complete with sweeping the floors, wearing cheap suits, and managing hangovers. His passion for learning about the software he's selling, his sincere efforts in understanding customer needs, and his talent for turning opportunities into business are beautifully captured in this part of the story. He takes home software manuals every night, reads them, learns about them, and becomes an expert. But more than the tasks, Cuban's personality shines through. The anecdotes about partying on a budget, buying plush towels, and moving up from living with 5 friends to a 3-bedroom apartment give a relatable human touch to the narrative. They remind us that Cuban was once a regular guy, trying to make it big, yet enjoying life along the way. His sales are thriving, and he's even earning consulting fees. He's connecting with clients, making cold calls, and enjoying what he's doing. Things are going well, and he feels like he's moving up in the world. But then comes the twist. An opportunity to close a deal leads to a conflict with his boss. The decision to follow his instinct rather than his boss's instructions results in Cuban being fired. The story is a masterclass in character building, taking risks, and navigating the challenges of young adulthood. It encapsulates Cuban's entrepreneurial spirit, which eventually leads him to become a billionaire and the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. What stands out is Cuban's attitude towards failure, learning, and growth. His readiness to dive into unknown territory, his persistent pursuit of opportunities, and his natural ability to turn even mundane tasks into valuable learning experiences form a blueprint for success. The way he handles the trivialities of everyday life with humor and yet takes his professional growth seriously makes this a story that resonates with many. The firing from his software sales job is a pivotal moment in Cuban's life, but it's clear that it's not the end. The unwritten promise in the narrative is that it's just a chapter in a much larger story, a springboard to greater things. The lessons learned, the skills developed, and the character built during this phase lay the foundation for the Mark Cuban we know today. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance, a love for what you do, and the courage to make tough decisions. It's a story that teaches us that the road to success is not always straight, but that every twist and turn can lead to growth if approached with the right attitude.